Very excited to talk to you. Of course, I'm here in Las Vegas as well. So this town is always jumping, and we were always looking for more opportunities to talk about winning in every aspect. First and foremost, can you tell us how downtown Las Vegas is winning these days?
Well, yeah, it's been great. The downtown Vegas has been terrific. Fremont Street Experience is a great place to visit, and boy, we've seen a lot of visitors here in the last few months. So it's been great, and it's been great to have Circa here. As the newest attraction in downtown. So we feel good about it, and it's been pretty exciting.
And one of the fun things about Circa is the fact that it kind of helped clear the fog during COVID with the worst times too. There's a lot of people out there who are kind of almost zombies when it came to how do we go out still? How do we go through casinos or people who enjoy gambling or just even sports itself? So can you tell us how you feel Circa has kind of changed that feeling during that time, especially?
Yeah, we've been fortunate, myself, my team, we've had the ability to run the Golden Gate and the D Las Vegas. So if you remember throughout the summer last year, we had a lot of changing regulations and mandates. So we dealt with that, and we were prepared when Circa opened at the end of October. And the great thing about this property was it's the first ground up property built in 4 decades. And it's brought a lot of people out, I think, to not just downtown, but to all Las Vegas. So we really try to focus in on some of the key attractions here, like where I'm sitting right now in the middle of the world's largest sports book. If you're a sports fan, you generally want to come out and see the newest and largest sports book. And with our product called Stadium Swim, which is our outdoor aqua theater, with a 143-foot screen, open 365 days a year. Water temperatures at like 92 degrees in the winter, and great place to go out, watch a game, have a couple drinks, and enjoy Las Vegas.
And one of the cool things is you are ready for everyone to get back in action, and more importantly, you're ready to make sure people win money right now too. So we have Circa Millions and Circa Survivor. Can you tell us a little bit about those two projects, those two opportunities coming up?
Yeah, we've got 2 football contests this year, and we're excited about both of them. The Circa Sports Millions, this is our 3rd year doing it. We are guaranteeing $4 million in payouts. So if we don't get 4,000 entries, we're still guaranteeing the $4 million in payouts. It's a traditional football handicapping contest where you select 5 games against the point spread every week. So we'll have $1 million of quarterly payouts, and then at least $3 million of total payouts for the year. Circa Survivor is something a little bit new. Last year, we guaranteed $1 million in the Circa Survivor. And this year, we kind of bumped it. We really pushed it. So we're guaranteeing $6 million in the Circa Survivor. And how this works is you just have to pick 1 game each week with no point spread. But the tough thing is once you pick the team, you can't pick that team again the rest of the season. So as the NFL season rolls on, it gets a little bit more difficult week by week and how it goes by. And what's pretty cool about the contest is that you just simply have to come to Vegas. You sign up in Vegas, and even if you live somewhere else, or if you're from Vegas and you're going out of town for a while, a proxy could put your picks in for you. So if you come to Circa or come to the D Las Vegas or come to Golden Gate and you want to sign up to one of the contests, and you say, I'm going to be out of town or I don't live in Nevada, they'll hook you up with a proxy. Basically, between now and the start of football season, proxies are here doing office hours to be able to help everybody out.
So for all the people who are either flying in, planning to come to Vegas, or more importantly, all of our fans out there who are driving in from LA or Phoenix or anywhere too, they're driving in and they're planning on where to go. Why is Circa one of those jewels they need to come see?
Well, I think everybody wants to see something new in Las Vegas. I think there's some pretty special attractions over here. If you happen to be a sports fan or a sports bettor, I think you're going to like our odds, and you're going to like the fact that we take big bets, and we'll give you opportunities to have some big parlay payouts, cross-sport parlays, things like that create something unique with Circa Sports. So I think it's it's one of those things where you got to come out, and it's kind of a must-see type of place on your next Vegas trip.
100%. Now, one thing I did want to ask you is, do you remember your first time stepping into casino yourself. Do you remember that moment you stepped into one? And, especially when we're young, it's such a magical, bright, loud place almost.
Yeah, I mean, I remember exactly what happened. I was with a buddy of mine, and I drove in from LA, and I landed on the Las Vegas Strip. I stayed at a hotel called the Dunes Hotel. I think the room rate was something like $14. And I went to the roulette table. We doubled up our money. My very first Las Vegas investment was I bought a second night at the Dunes. And I've been hooked ever since. I love Las Vegas.
100%. Now that we, of course, are going back and forth with COVID and everything too, I'm sure Circa is doing everything it can to make sure everyone is safe, but also having fun too. I mean, you have that huge pool, you have those huge LEDs, but I'm sure everyone is always worried about, well, is Vegas safe? I mean, if you're wearing a mask and you're doing everything right, and the place you're going to is doing everything right, I mean, it's a safe, fun time, right?
Yeah, I mean, since we reopened last year in June of 2020, I think we've had now about 20 different mandate changes and regulatory changes. We've adapted each and every time, and obviously keeping our employees and our customers safe is priority number one. And then right after that is we want to make sure everybody has a lot of fun. And it's important for people to have an opportunity to go to a safe place, but still let off a little bit of steam and have fun in doing what they're doing. I've had a lot of people came up and give me hugs and say, thank God you've done what you've done, because I had to get out of the house. So we just want to make sure everybody's safe and at the same time have a lot of fun while they're out.
Now, this is actually going to go out to a couple different places, including highway radio, that clear space of radio between LA and Vegas. So for all the people out there who have cars and they want to visit downtown, Taj Mahal, Circa, that end of the Strip is a perfect place to start, right?
Absolutely.
Garage Mahal, sorry.
Garage Mahal is a great place. It's a lot more than a parking structure. It's a transportation hub. It's clean, safe, well lit, a lot of music, a lot of fun, and it's a great way to kick off your Vegas trip. If you're driving in, Garage Mahal is a place you got to go first.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to chatting with you again as things progress throughout Las Vegas. This new contest with Circa Millions and Circa Survivor is fantastic. And more importantly, we got to get back in the feeling of it, back in the feeling for these games, football, sports betting, and the fact that the office has deconstructed. So I don't even know if office betting pools are happening that much anymore because everyone's working from home. So I don't know. So this is definitely that answer to making sure that you get a chance to win some money this football season. So thank you very much.
Great to talk to you.
Have a great day. Be good.